sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Machado and Donaldson slug it out next on the show. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Steve, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Adam Jones is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And, Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And this is the final game of the homestand before they hit the road for 7 games. So you can bet they'd like to head out on a winning note.
We got no outs here.
The windup and the 0-1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Way outside. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Saunders, shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, there are few guys that can do as much for their team as Adam Jones. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Pedro Velasquez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Chris Davis will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Manny Machado makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Hey, nobody away.
Manny Machado.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. High pop-up. Colabello is there for it.
Got it.
He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Caleb Joseph leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
One down. Come on, guys.
Standing in now, Dariel Alvarez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, the reason he's having the success he's had so far comes down to one main reason. He's changing speeds effectively. Now, you saw it in evidence right there. That's what you got to do to be a big-time pitcher.
Into the box, Kevin Toney. As he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 3 driven in. And it's quickly 0-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones.
Adam Jones.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Stepping in now, Pedro Velasquez. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Here's Chris Davis now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch on its way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. There is Travis. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. J.J. Hardy digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Hey, two-way, two-way.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Plays it first here.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Leading off the inning, Caleb Joseph, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I don't know if a knuckleball can actually get better as the game goes along, but it sure isn't getting worse.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike one, strike two, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the box now, Dariel Alvarez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he takes strike 2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Kevin Toney stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, come on now.
First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So Adam Jones We'll stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Pedro Velasquez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ballgame. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
I will be back on later after the game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
And if they can get him here with a little luck, they may not have to face him again.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a master. Manny Machado will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Manny Machado.
Hey, here we go now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Mark Trumbo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Hardy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Here we go. Pick it up.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around.
Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Caleb Joseph will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach this 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Dariel Alvarez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Yeah, we see a left. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Kevin Toney will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
Oh, man, this is history right here, guys. I'm nervous for him, so I'm sure his heart is pounding right now.
And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
And you got to think that guy right there is hoping he's going to get one final opportunity. They'll need a 2-out base runner for him to get any shot.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our